What up, players? It's WarbossTae up in this mug. Welcome to day 8 of the summer painting challenge. I'm painting these guys up in June. If you would like to start a project for July or August, then I would love to have you join us over in the Discord. Hit the link down below and we will see you there. Okay, look at that. I was able to get the golden Retributor armory spray on these guys. I think they look fantastic. I'm so pleased that I get to go on to the next step. And the next step for me is going to be Reikland Flesh Shade. I'm going to apply it all over these models, get that nice shading in, and then I'm going to build the colors back up. At that point, that's when I'm going to start adding the silver paints, the other base colors. I don't want to touch them just yet. I kind of want to get this main armor color out of the way first, and by hitting it with the Reikland Flesh Shade, that's going to be the next step. All of that is going to need time to dry, and then the task of highlighting everything else, highlighting the armor and painting up the other base colors, that is really going to take the majority of the time. I'm so happy that I was able to get to this point. No matter what, guys, if my project ended right now, I could put these guys on the table and not feel too bad. You know what I mean? And we're only a week into the project. If I didn't have the summer painting challenge, I wouldn't have gotten any of this done. These guys would still be in the box, and I'm every day, everything I do at this point on, it just makes the models look better. Literally, I could feel these guys now, and they would look better than most of the Stormcast Eternals I see at my local club, which are not even primed. They might be assembled, but they're not even primed. Some guys I think are even missing their arms because the guys aren't sure what they want to equip them with. I am happy with what I was able to get done, and it's all thanks to the summer painting challenge. So hey, if you guys want to join along, July 1st is 3 weeks away, so that's the next round of this challenge. You can figure out what you want to paint up and start then, or you can start in August, and each month is gonna give you 31 days to complete a painting challenge. I'm really happy with everybody's projects this year, guys, and I hope you are pleased with my progress. So let's get on to the daily question. So this question is a fun one, guys. What is the first finished army that you were able to field where all the models, or most of the models, were painted up? And the first one for me would have to be the Orcs and Goblins. I loved this army so much. I took a lot of time painting them up. I built my Night Goblins. I remember I built my Night Goblins at the time because I was painting dwarves, so I had a lot of extra dwarf bits, like extra shields I wouldn't use if I was equipping my dwarves with the two-handed weapons. I had extra helmets. I had extra those hands that had the beer steins in them. So I would put those bits onto the Night Goblins, and I remember being so happy with all of my conversions. I wanted all of my Night Goblins to look different, and I remember painting something like 50 or 100 of them at one time. I loved my Orcs and Goblins so much, and I would paint up these fanatics that I thought were just hilarious to play. So inconsistent and random, and sometimes they wouldn't even get triggered because my Night Goblins would be routed before they even got close to the enemy. But I had so much fun playing them, and when you play with a painted army, you really do love the game so much more. You feel great just putting them on the table. It feels great to play against a painted army. I feel like there's a level of respect that gets raised when you have your art, your completed force, squaring off against an opponent who has spent just as much time working on their army. There's like an unspoken level of respect, like a tip of the hat that you and your opponent give each other that says like, I recognize a person of culture and quality. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed this daily update. Stay tuned for day 9.
What up, players? Gandalf the Grey up in this mug. Support WarbossTae Studios. For now, more than ever, Hobbiton is in desperate need of heroes. Heroes like Daniel Sprinkle, Scrag Fist, Pigs, Dicey Guy, Play It Painted, and Logan Swanson.